Hello and welcome to another guide, and this time it is all about how to get your own personal mailbox, or a toy that's called Katy Stampwhistle, which is essentially a toy on a 3-hour cooldown which will allow you to check and send mail from wherever you are. This is really useful in raids if you are buying stuff from the auction house and you need to collect it, or if you're just out and about and you're not anywhere near a mailbox but you've got something that you either need to send or receive. It's a great little quest line. It'll only take you about 15 minutes depending on how good you are on the minigame. And there's some excellent trolling in it by Blizzard as well, especially if you haven't got the invincible mount. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to Dalaran in Legion, and you are going to hunt around all of the mailboxes for a tiny little envelope that randomly spawns on a 2 to 3 hour cooldown, and you are going to pick it up to start a quest. If you cannot find it, you can buy it on the auction house. At time of recording, it was around 20,000 gold on my server. The good thing is you do get another one given to you on this quest line, so you can sell that one to make your money back. Once you've got it, a quest will appear and it will ask you to take an envelope, the mail that you've just found, to Madame Garona, which can be found in the Dalaran underbelly. Now, the first time I did this, it bugged out on me a couple of times and I had to reload to do it. But you can find her in the underbelly and you just need to give her the quest item, and then it will appear as if nothing has actually happened, when what will really happen is the postmaster actually sends you a mail. You can see on my mini-map that I've got new mail. That is the carry-on to the quest, and what you need to do is run up back through the underbelly and collect the mail. What will happen then is the postmaster will ask for some help in the post room. Now, the post room is a bit tricky to find, but essentially if you go to the Mage Commerce Sanctuary, which is directly behind me now as I'm facing this mailbox, you're looking for this little tube next to the pet cemetery, and if you just click it, it will take you down into the post room itself, and you can only get here if you are on this quest line. When you're there, you're going to speak to the postmaster, who is going to ask you to do a quest called Return to Sender, and essentially you need to return 9 rejected letters. These letters are the ones which are floating around the post room, and you'll be able to clearly see them because they are highlighted with the little golden glow. And what you are going to do essentially is run around the post room and just click on them, and you just do that until you have done 9 of the letters. Very simple, very quick. As you can see here, you just literally click them and pick up 9 of them. Very simple. Once you've done this, you're going to go back to the postmaster and you are going to speak to him for the next quest, which is all around the solid stone which has been delivered, and you need to send it back to the ethereal portal in Dalaran. 1,362 pieces to be precise. Fortunately though, it is just in one massive sack, which is just to the right of me now in the post room. Now, this quest is so easy, but it is so infuriating, because as soon as you see me pick this up, it will do like a Skyrim style, you're encumbered type effect, and it will just mean that you can only walk. You need to walk it to this portal, which is located to the Horde Bank, and it can take you ages. So feel free to put auto run on and then go and make a brew. The next quest is a serious amount of trolling on Blizzard's part, because what it gets you to do is take a portal in the post room and go to the Icecrown Citadel, where somebody, a raider, has forgotten to loot the corpse of the Lich King. When you pick the Lich King's corpse, it's Invincible's reigns. And what you have to do is fly to Feralis, which you can see here, just on your minimap. The best way I found to do this is to go to Orgrimmar and then just fly straight from Orgrimmar, or I don't know where you would go if you were in Alliance. You'd probably go to Silithus and then fly here. And what actually happened, even more trolling, is Johnny Awesome will tell you that he's already got Invincible's reigns, and you can see it standing right next to him, so he doesn't need this one. Now, instead of them letting you keep it, he asks you to go and sell it to this goblin here for a measly amount of gold, and then to go and give Johnny Awesome the gold, the bulging sack of gold. Once you've done this, Johnny Awesome will then ask you to go and pay tribute to his favourite toy, place his favourite toy next to Wilson. Now, the best way to do this, in my opinion, is to go back to Orgrimmar, if you are Horde, and take the portal to Undercity, because it's a very quick flight from Undercity, and all you need to do is fly here, click on him, and that is the quest done. You then go back to the post room. Now, this could potentially be the longest part of this quest line, depending on how good you are at this minigame. But what you do is you speak to the postmaster and ask to sort some mail, and you are greeted with these 6 mail chutes: Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms, Outland, Northrend, Pandaria, and Broken Isles. For the first time, you just need to send 15 in 1 minute, and all you need to do is look at the address on the envelope and then click the matching portal. Now, the easiest way that I found of doing this was just look at the second part of it, Elwyn Forest, for instance. You know where that is. You just click on the portal. Once you've done it, you will then have completed the main quest line for the postmaster, and you will get an achievement off the back of this, called the total package, as you can see there. However, this isn't what gives you the toy that you are looking for to send your mail. What you need to do is do the mini game again, and this time you are going to sort 30 letters in 60 seconds. So 1 every 2 seconds. You can make a couple of mistakes, as you can see I did in this run, for you to still get it. But anything more than 4 mistakes, you're probably going to want to restart the quest line. Like I said, the easiest way is just look at the second part of it and click on them. Most of the places are fairly well known, in my opinion. There are some ones which I really struggled with and I just could not get. However, I will post a link just in the video next to it, where it will have a table on Wowhead that somebody has kindly put together that will help you. As you can see, I didn't get it right there, so I then had to do it again. But once you've done that, you will then get the achievement, and you can speak to Katy Stampwhistle, who's standing just behind you on this machine, to check your mail, and you will have had a couple of letters sent to you with attachments on. One of those is the toy that you are looking for, Katy Stampwhistle. Like I said, it's the toy on a 3-hour cooldown. The other one is a pet called the male Elemental. Now, if you want to suffer, there is another version of this minigame that you can do, and it is exactly the same. However, the second part of the address is missing. So instead of seeing Valley of the Four Winds or Tirisfal Glades, you just see Brill. So it is quite considerably harder, and you have to do 30 in 60 seconds again. Now, if you do this, you will get an achievement and you will get the title Postmaster, so well worth doing. Again, if you look on the link, there is a macro that you can use to help you stop the game in time, which I wasn't aware that you could do, for 15 seconds or so, which allows you to look onto a screen, a second monitor. So if any that you don't know, you can actually look and click it. You still have to be quick. You still have to get 1 every 2 seconds, but it does make it achievable, so you can get that cool title. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If not, feel free to dislike it. Please feel free to subscribe. There's going to be more guides coming up, and class guides and news in the coming future. I'm Solidus. Thank you very much for watching.